I'm Janelli, also known as Miss Be Helpful, coming at you via Turbo Blog, and we're having a hashtag Real Money Talk. This is all about how your PSL or pumpkin spice latte is not gonna make or break your bank. Now, this topic of conversation comes up all the time, especially around my generation, aka millennials, because we're constantly told not to have avocado toast, not to get Starbucks, or not to get the latte. And it's the kind of thing that's starting to kind of create this shame or this guilt around getting things that you want or just treating yourself every now and then. It makes people feel a little bit guilty about spending the money to do those things, when really the conversation should kind of shift a little bit more towards balance. In my opinion, any budget that is going to work for anybody has to have the right amount of balance. Now, I've posted videos on my YouTube channel about this, and I know there's so many different people who give financial advice like this as well, who emphasize and mention that you have to have every single category in your budget, including a little bit of spending money, a little bit of guilt-free, no shame attached to it, money that you can spend on yourself to treat yourself. Because if you don't have any indulgences at all during your budgeting process throughout the month, or even if specifically if you're trying to get out of debt, you're going to begin to resent yourself. You're going to begin to resent the entire process of budgeting and of trying to be financially savvy and trying to save money. And it shouldn't be the kind of thing that makes you feel trapped or guilty or full of shame. It should actually be the kind of thing that gives you a very clear picture of what you can and cannot do. So what I like to do is I like to split my budget in 50, 30, 20. And the 30 and the 20, I like to switch. So 50% of expenses are supposed to go towards things that are fixed and necessary. So things like rent, food, transportation, things that you absolutely need in order to live month to month. And then 30% is usually recommended to go towards things that you want. But usually what I like to do is tell people to switch the 30 and the 20 and instead put 30% towards things that are happening towards your future, towards your savings, towards your money goals, things like investing towards your Roth IRA, investing towards your 401k or 403b, things like putting money away in a savings account in an emergency fund so that when something unexpected happens, you're okay. You got yourself covered and you don't have to go rely on borrowing money or getting into credit card debt to handle the situation. And then the last 20%, that is the amount of money that you can spend on yourself guilt-free. That's money that you can take from your paycheck every single month, which is 20% means you divide your paycheck by 5. So you take 1/5 of each paycheck, that's $20 from every 100 that you spend that you earn, and you spend it in any way that you want. If that means you want to get a pumpkin spice latte so you can post a picture to the gram, then do it, because that little purchase is going to bring you joy and it's going to keep you happy. It's going to keep you motivated and on track with your financial goals. The thing you want to be aware of here is not to make it a habit. Don't get into the habit where every single day on the way to work, you're getting a latte at Starbucks. Of course, because at that point, now we're getting in the way of the balance. Now you're not balancing. Now you're kind of getting completely off course and just spending money every single day on things that clearly are not important according to your budget. So the important thing here is balance, balance, balance. Go ahead and read the post attached with this video so that you can learn a little bit more about my 50, 30, 20 budgeting plan that I followed to get out of debt, and also just other tips and tricks to help you not feel so guilty and full of shame when you do choose to spend a little bit of money to treat yourself. That's all I have. Till next time, peace.